Any questions? Okay.
Last
Deal.
week on
Dragon Ball Z.
The previous 10 episodes have been about.
You're going
Alright.
back.
So you know about Harrowstone. Harrowstone is this supermax prison founded in Ravengrow, held the deadliest criminals. There's 5 in particular. You found out about 2 of them. You still have 3 more to go. You found out about Father Charlatan, or Cephik Corvin is his real name. You found out about the Moss Water Marauder, or Ispin Onyx Cudgel. That was the guy who tried to revive his wife, and the other one was pretty much a crook who stole money. You know, the Whispering Way is a very super secretive group of necromancers who in order to pass things along, they either write it down and burn it or whisper it to each other. They are responsible for trying to resurrect the Whispering Tyrant. You know their symbols, the Gag Skull. You went to Harrowstone and you found the runes on the outside of the wall. Bersho tried to get you guys TPK'd. And then I was telling you about how there is mostly evil in there. You found out that both the warden and his wife both died in there. Let's see, what else did you find out about? You found the ghost hunting tools. You found a spirit planchet, or better known as Ouija board, or they look like Ouija boards. You know Gibbs was possessed, and at the memorial you saw 2 letters, V and E. Let's see. Any questions so far while I continue this?
So far, so good.
Okay. All right. You know that you have books in your possession that need to be returned to Lepistad to, I forget her name. They all sound the same. But somebody in Lepistad, I'd have to go back and find the name. You know that Bosrath is having a sexual experience with Carrion. You know that both Zaid and Kendra are intimate with each other.
No. Nope.
Okay. Raise your everybody give me a hell yeah if they are.
Hell yeah.
There we go.
All right, Bozrath, you're dead to me.
Hell yeah.
All right, you're dead to me.
Wait, what did I just tell you to?
To Zaid and Kendra's intimate relationship.
Hell yeah.
You know that 17 days ago is when 17 days ago was actually you're more like 20 some days ago now, when the professor died, and right after that last journal entry, once he wrote that next day he died, and he spoke of the Whispering Way, and they don't know what he doesn't know what the Whispering Way was doing at Harrowstone, but he was trying to figure that out. All right. Any questions?
Yeah, why doesn't my dad love me anymore?
Well, your backstory is very complicated, but we will get to it. But your dad did love you.
Aw, yay.
That's a good thing. Let's go. Let's do a little recap of backstories. So Zaid, with his backstory, you know that there was a lot of at a young age he discovered his calling to Pharasma, and some weird things happened with him and swinging. Was it a wooden sword?
Yeah, it's
Wooden sword, right?
training
Yeah.
sword. Yeah.
Training sword. You also know that, I mean, your characters don't, but you guys know that he was sent here from Osirian and is on his first mission. And that was to make contact with the professor. Atrada, you know that she had a good friend, and they were breaking into some warehouse or something, and you don't really know what that's about. With Ariane, you know that her grandfather was being chased down a hall, and after he escaped, or down a tunnel, after he escaped and climbed up the whatever shaft and got to be outside. You see him crest a hill and see a town, and in the image you see a book with a symbol of a gagged skull in his backpack. And last but not least, Bosrath, you, for some reason, the professor had a genealogy, like a book of genealogy and a bunch of notes about your history. And there were a couple names that were circled. One was Count Lucinian Galdana. And if you guys want, at some point, maybe tonight, if you guys want to role play it, you can do a knowledge check or do some research in the library, and I can tell you who that is. And you also saw a name circled, Adrissa, which you would presume to be your mother. But there was nothing else on the maternal side, just Adrissa. All right. Any questions before we get this thing lubed up and ready for penetration?
You could not refer to it like that.
Yeah, I second that motion.
So,
Penetrated.
all right. So, last time you spoke with Jorfa, she unfortunately didn't give you much information as she is antisocial. That was at the Forge. You do know that she had some stuff here in case you wanted to purchase any. And you're getting to about dinner time. What do you guys want to do?
Why did we come to the forge again?
You guys were thinking about what you wanted to do, and it was between the town hall, the jail, and the forge. And I told you that there was a old dwarf who lived there, who's been there since the inception of.
Oh, that's right. They're old as dirt. Okay, that's right. Okay, I'm with you. I'm with you.
But now it is, getting to dusk. What do you guys want to do?
Is there any other? Is there? I don't know. Do we have a plan about talking to anybody else before we turn in for the night, lads?
Oh, you do know that 2 days from now there's a town hall meeting
That's right.
to discuss happenings in the town.
Again, weren't we going to go to the Laughing Demon? Like, we were just killing time, and we were going to go there and just kind of see if anyone had heard anything or what we could figure out.
You could, yeah, you guys can go there if you want.
Yeah, I think we need to do, just speaking out loud to the group, I think we need to do more recon with the patrons of the town, like the people that see a lot of more the comings and goings, like the general store, the jail, the apothecary, and the Outward Inn. Like maybe like the manager of the Outward Inn and like the manager of the general store. Because obviously they probably talked to the guy from the Laughing Demon. They probably talked to Joffer from the Forge. And
just to refresh your guys' memory, the apothecary is the professor's, his best friend owns that store.
Jaminda, yep.
So you guys were going to go there, but it was closed. So then you decided to readjust and went to the Forge.
Correct. I think we are missing some social parallels, if I'm just thinking out loud.
Don't hurt yourself.
I know. I'm also burping from dinner, so I'm trying to not belch.
Was it good?
on the mic? I mean, I had a apple Gouda sausage from
Ooh.
Costco.
So
from Costco.
it was not only was it good, it was Gouda.
It was Gouda. It was Gouda.
Okay, you're all fucking out of here. Get out now.
All right, see you later.
Says the one calling our mission wet at the beginning, or whatever the heck you said.
I know.
That was way worse.
Calling your mission wet?
Yeah, you said guys ready to get. I don't even remember what he said.
Lubed.
That's it.
Lubed. Yeah, lubed.
Get lubed for penetration.
Yeah,
I think.
I rest my case.
Oh no, I think we can get some of the social parallels, and I think we're missing a big piece. I think the warden's wife might play a bigger part in this than we care to believe, because her initials were going to be put on the statue, the memorial.
Your assumption.
I mean, it's a good assumption, but.
Yeah.
It's a good assumption that the initials were going to be on the memorial.
Can we research her?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was hinting at. Could we try and look her up, or ask people around the town about her? Because I think she might be a good link to a lot of what's going on.
Sure. The places that you can research her are the following: the town hall.
Well, we got hookups there.
The unfurling scroll. Remember the weird dude, the wizard that
you made up on the spot?
Yeah. That I didn't think you guys were going to go to, and then you decided that you were going there.
That's right. We got you off guard doing that.
Yeah, I was like, and you were like, "Oh, what is the price of this?" I'm like, "Fuck, I don't know. I don't know."
Dude, get used to that.
So yeah, you guys can go to the town hall is open for another hour, but you can go there to research her. You can ask around the town. You can go to the Laughing Demon.
I say we go to the town hall for the last hour, and then we go to the Laughing Demon to go mingle with the townsfolk.
Keep in mind that, well, never mind. I don't want to help you.
Do we have enough time to even get any research out of that hour, or should we just go to the demon anyways and then watch people?
Could we roll? But I'm just saying, could we just roll?
I mean, you guys could, all four of you, aggressively search for stuff on her.
Okay.
Normally it's only two of you really doing research, but if you do a speed research, yeah, I can give you some stuff.
Higher DC?
No, same DC. It's already high. I don't want to make it a 30 DC. And
a luck roll? See if we find it?
Yeah.
I think it's worth it. I mean, just go there for an hour and then roll it. Yeah. And then if we don't get it, we just go to the Laughing Demon, and then we just talk to the bartender or see if we can meet some patrons.
Karen's still there, so just whore one of your team members out, i.e. Bosrath, and see how it works.
Give her the dick. Is it just a D20?
I mean, you guys can. You can choose one person to roll a D100 when you get in there, and I'll take whatever roll that is. And depending on how good it is, I'll let you know what you find out.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do
One
it.
of you can
I mean,
do a luck roll and try to figure out if you guys, in your hastily research, can find something.
Is luck a
Peace.
stat that I'm just not seeing?
No.
A luck roll's a D100.
Oh, okay, I see. My bad.
Like if you roll a 1, you're rolling a luck roll to see if you drop your weapon or not.
Ah, gotcha.
all right, Bozrath.
So
way.
everybody get in there. I'll move
Lead
all
the
of
way
you.
to Karen. Lead the way to Karen.
All right, everybody get in here. When you get in there, do you guys want to look around and see if she's the only one in there, or do you guys?
We're at the town hall, correct?
Yes.
We're not on Tailspire.
No.
Oh,
No.
I've had this thing.
I
open
did
multiple-
not I did not have enough time to figure out everything because I got back like Tuesday. So
Where do you go?
I'll
Just like you're like always in.
listen, I take vacations frequently. Okay,
Okay.
you know what they say: use it or lose it. Well, I use it.
Not everyone loses their vacation.
It's true.
Okay. So I'll roll a perception check when we get in there. Just
To find your
Cool.
babe.
yeah, pretty much.
Just be really annoying. Walk in there, just be like, babe.
Oh. Waiting.
Dang, did you break her
You're
spine?
big.
Jesus.
Yeah, jeez.
He
The
notices
clouds
every
marking
piece
their
of
rays of
perspiration
sunshine.
rolling down her brow.
You know that she
Comes down
is.
to the heavens on this beautiful old bitch, moist.
You know that she is like back in this corner. Like there's like a wall like right here, like a
Mhm.
half wall with a counter, and you know that she is like over here with her back turned to you. And when you look to the right, you see the sheriff's door open, but you don't see or hear anyone in there in his office.
Okay, good.
Gentlemen, I have an idea.
Please. Please.
I'll distract Karen. You guys rummage through the sheriff's office and see what you can find.
Mm.
Is the sheriff still in here?
You
He
don't
is
know,
not.
but you don't hear anyone.
Who's got
He
good
could be taking a
perception?
nap.
Who's got good
He could be
perception?
taking a nap.
I do. I have the best perception.
You should put your ear on the door or underneath the door, like where the crack is between the door and the floor, and see if you can hear
The
anything.
door is open. The door is
Oh, they-
open to his
Oh,
office.
freaking dicks out for Harambe and get in there, man.
Yeah.
Do I have to stealth
Do you
roll?
just
or I
want to
straight up
go in
roll?
there, or do you want to like?
No. Walk up and see if he's in there. Give me a signal, and I'll go distract Karen if he's not in there.
I'll walk
If
up
he's
to the
in
door.
there,
I'll walk up
we'll
to the
play.
door and look in and roll.
Okay, give me a yeah. He's
Shit.
not in there.
Oh,
Game
sick.
time.
I would like to do a stealth roll, just because.
Are you gonna do a stealth roll?
Wait, hold on, PJ. You have to talk to your
After
talk to your,
Bozrath starts talking.
Yeah.
talk to
All
your
right.
whore and
Hey, she's a nice lady.
She is a nice lady. She's actually she's widowed, so
Oh, hell yeah.
so she's on-
Zaid,
We-
do you and I want to go and look for
Oh,
stuff on?
as soon as
we-
as soon as Bothras starts macking her up, I instantly just start walking back there like I own the place.
One of you.
yeah,
needs
I want to.
stay
I want to
and
go
keep
with you.
watch. One of you needs to stay and keep watch and make sure the sheriff doesn't come back.
Oh, I'll fly through the window. It's fine.
That's not. Oh my god.
there are no windows.
You'll be like a bat stuck in a Walmart.
Well, what
I've got-
research
I've
roll do
got
we need to
good-
do? Because I can
You
have.
can also just ask her if he's coming back.
Oh yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, I'm researching.
I'm making my way over to Karen. You can hear the music from Anchorman when he tells Veronica
Yeah.
he wants to be on her playing. And I say, "Hey, baby, good to see you."
Oh, it's late. What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. Aren't you putting in some late hours here?
Oh my god.
She'll blush and look down and she'll say, "You know I work this late."
Come on, Beach, let's go. Keep going.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
Come on, Beach.
This is
No,
like
I'm
this is
pretty-
like chicken here.
Yeah.
Flirt with me. Flirt.
I'm sure you could play a little bit of hooky. Is your boss here?
Oh no, he's probably at the jail right now. We've had some unfortunate disturbances recently, so he's probably over there finishing up the paperwork involved.
Gotcha. Well, there's no way he's coming back tonight. Then why don't you and I sneak off to the laughing demon and I'll buy you a drink.
I only have like a couple more things to do. Do you wanna help me put away these things and then I'll accompany you?
Sounds like a
Damn
plan.
straight. Yeah, damn
Yeah.
straight.
Absolutely, I do. First off,
Help
I
me
would like
put
to
away
put
your
my penis
dick in my
away
snatch.
your
That's what she's saying.
I was like, all I'm hearing is I'm having sex in the town hall.
Yeah. How sturdy are these walls? Do we have to roll a strength check during his?
Yeah, how loud are they gonna be? Like, am I gonna be able to concentrate on my research here?
Is this like Forrest Gump when his mom has sex with?
Oh
the
god,
guy?
I hated that scene as a kid.
Right.
So funny.
You really cares about your education, son.
She will not be having sex in the town hall.
Boo. I would like to roll a persuasion check.
You can't. You can't.
Sure,
you
do
can't-
it. Roll a diplomacy check to see if she'll have sex with you in the town hall. Do it.
This is getting way more Andrew Tate than we expected.
I don't know who that is, but roll your diplomacy and
Now,
try to
I'd
convince
be
her.
very glad to hear that. No, I won't. I'll help her put her things away and finish up her work.
What a-
Alright, so
what a
I
gentleman.
100 in this room to rummage.
Yeah, roll a d100.
Okay.
And me and Zaid will do some research on the wife.
Roll another
Blind is a
D100.
fucking bad.
All right, both of you in the back, since there's only two of you, both of you roll. Both of you
I have a knowledge
Roll.
history.
uh
I have Arcana, Dungeoneering, Planes, and Religion.
let's see. How do I want to do this? You know what? Let's make it fun. Both of you roll a d50.
All right, I'm rolling a D100 and multiplying it by 2, or dividing it by 2.
No, roll a d50.
I got a 30.5.
You got a 25.
All right, so 30.5 rounded down is 30.
I thought you round
So
up on this
55.
show.
Nope, you round down.
That's right.
I'm a heartless bastard.
Welcome to the club, baby.
If you want to, you can attempt to roll a d50 and see if you get better.
I'll probably get worse. I don't want to risk it.
I'm not going to subtract it from you.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll do it.
Just do it. Yeah, do it for free, dude.
I would say free roll.
I tried to get a
Good roll.
D123.
I was wondering if you could just type in any like fake number. Oh, you can. You can roll anything, and it just gives you
Yeah.
a number.
See, look at that. I got 12.
All right, so you got a 55 total. Okay. Let's see. PJ, roll a d20
Just a
and
D20.
add your charisma modifier.
Ooh, lordy. Pure charisma. This
My
is-
modifier is only 2.
That's
Roll a
better.
D20.
We're all -1, so.
1 second.
D20 plus 2.
I know how the fucking thing works. I just can't type.
There we
Yeah.
go, baby.
Nah.
Killing it tonight.
Ugh.
All right.
Weak.
I'm going to say that I'm going to say that you, as you're helping her, you don't see Zaid and Ariane come out yet as you're doing your work, so you decide to stall even longer.
Okay.
So I will have one of
So you're saying
one
he's
of you
edging
either
to stall?
sure. She wants that load to be big.
Yeah, he's flicking his ball sack right now to slow him down.
So Ariane or
She
Zaid
slips on a
will-
cock ring.
Ariane
She's
or
Slips
I
on
hit one
herself,
on,
or she
but I-
slips in on him. It was vaguely worded.
That's the point. Continue, Scott. Sorry.
I need either Ariane or Zaid to roll a d20.
Who's feeling lucky, Andrew?
Clearly not Zaid.
That's
Come on,
right.
Zaid. Let's
Wow.
feel it.
Zaid.
Whoa!
Yeah. Fuck
There
yeah.
you go.
Fuck yeah.
So is there anything specific that you're trying to figure out about the warden's wife?
Yeah, just like I don't know if Zaid wants to chime in, but just like see if like there was like anything that she was like notorious for. Like that's what like Ariane would want to know.
Yeah,
is,
is she like
was
like a Nancy Reagan?
Yeah,
Like,
go
does she
ahead.
have like a just say no kind of thing, or did
Yep.
she have any Whispering Way connections? Like, was she known to be a little witchy,
Was
or
she kind of like a Jackie Kennedy? Like she was
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
like intelligent, like on her own, but like
All right.
was kind of
I'm going to read
trumped
you
by all
this
the
blurb.
misogyny. Like
I'm going to read you this blurb directly from the book, okay?
she's gonna be like, what's her face Trump wife? That's like
Ivanka
Melania,
or
Yeah.
Milani or whatever. Yeah.
the one that's
Okay.
not dead.
Are you ready?
Yes, my fingers are ready to type.
So I'm going to paraphrase the first part of this. This is after the warden had trapped everyone down in the dungeon, okay?
Right, hit me.
Yet several hours later, after Livar failed to return home for his customary dinner, the warden's wife, Vesurana, crossed the prison grounds from her home, which is exactly what Jorfa told you, to the central prison. In their panic, the guards had left the main entrance to the prison unlocked. So Vesoriana was able to enter the prison with ease, only to find it strangely empty. Following the sound of shouting, she came to the training room where the remaining guards were gathered near the lift shaft to the dungeon. When Vesoriana learned from the increasing frantic guards that her husband was trapped with the madmen below, she pleaded with the guards on the ground level to remove the deadfall and stage a rescue. When they repeatedly refused, she went into hysterics. She managed to dodge the guards, run to the lift's winch, and throw the release, causing the heavy wooden platform to plummet into the dungeon below in the hope that her husband could leap onto it and be pulled to safety. In actuality, the lift crushed several guards and a few prisoners who had been standing directly below it. The horrified Vesoriana was convinced her husband was among them. Taking advantage of her shock, several guards managed to finally apprehend her and swiftly bustled her off to the prison workshop at the other end of Harrowstone, locking her inside for her own safety. Hence, how she died.
Oh wow.
That's horrifying.
So she burned up, locked inside the prison.
She died inside the prison. I don't remember if she died from burning or if she just died. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't think it states.
All right, I'm putting COD to be determined.
Yep. But she died in the prison. And she was very loyal to her husband. So the research that you did.
Ariane will jump in and say, Zaid, do you think that Vasoriana could potentially have mystical powers to try and bring her husband back from the dead? Or do you think potentially the warden is trying to bring back his wife from the dead?
I think both options are on the table. Zaid doesn't really know. Like he's Scott's mentioned before. Pharasma's very very anti necromancy. Like that's like her big faux pas. And Zaid is also very against this for reasons that Scott and I know, but so he's not super familiar with how necromancy works per se. He just knows of it and hates it. So he doesn't really know one way or the other like what exactly is going on, but he has an open mind. He thinks anything's possible.
Essentially, what Pharasma believes and what Zaid believes is that any what's the Iron Islands saying? Yeah, what is dead may never die.
Yeah.
What is dead
Yeah.
may never die.
So they despise the reincarnation or the bringing back or the anything that has to do with undead, unnatural preservation of life, things like that. Because Pharasma believes once you're dead, and you're sent to judgment. Like you have lived your life, and now it is time for you to be in the afterlife, not come back from it. And the Whispering Way is the complete opposite. They most of them, I will tell you this because it doesn't really spoil anything, most of them are undead.
Oh shit.
Because they themselves believe in undeath and they feel like that is a way to improve their lives. Like, if you're undead, you don't have to worry about eating. You don't have to, like, there's so many things in the material realm that you don't have to concern yourself with because you're dead, essentially. Make sense?
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
So, you know about the wife, Atrada. Unfortunately, you did not learn anything in your rummaging.
You didn't see my roll. You didn't know.
What?
You didn't see my roll. You don't know.
I did.
Yeah.
It was
shit.
Where was it? It was a 28. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun shit.
I think you should let him roll again.
No, I'm already too nice to you guys. All right. What do you want to do?
Oh, that didn't work.
Yeah.
You guys wanted to go to the
so-
Laughing Demon, right?
Are we bringing Nancy with us?
Her name is Carrion, and
Oh,
she's a nice lady. And I promised her a drink, so yeah.
okay. Okay. I'll meet you guys in the lobby then. Book.
All right. So the consensus is everyone is going to the Laughing Demon.
Yep.
Oh, I forgot we had this map.
Oh shit.
There you go. Laughing Demon.
Can we sit in the private room in the back?
You can ask Zokar.
Why would we? I thought we were there to like noob on people.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Never mind. Yeah. Kendra and the idiot aren't here, right?
That's
Okay.
rude.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So where do you guys want to sit?
I think we need to possibly work the room on our own. Maybe we split up and try and get some intel from anyone we can, as opposed to going in a group. It might be intimidating to other folk.
Let's see
Yeah,
if I
split
can
up.
find someone who's going to want to talk to me. But sure.
Yeah.
Sit right here, dude, and just chat up some peeps.
All right. Taking a seat.
There
Flex,
you go.
flex those
Belly up.
your bird
Belly up,
boobies.
bitch.
Aren't you a girl?
This creepy thing is just gonna sit down and just
Oh.
talk to
Dude,
people.
there may be some
Hell
furries
yeah.
in town. You don't know.
You
I
guys see
do
that
know there
Packers
are.
game last night? Man, Rogers.
Hey, Trotta, don't blow it. You have a real shot here.
I'll let you guys go first. How about that?
Lead the way. You
So-
both have wings. You guys have so much in common.
I guess Ariane will like go here and look at the bartender and just say, "I'll take a pint, if you will."
Do you have your ID?
She flashes her university ID.
Oh, I guess it's fine. Just one.
Oh, I thank you. It's been very stressful lately. Have you had any unusual customers come into the Laughing Demon lately?
I mean, have you met people in this town?
Unfortunately, yes. I go to university here.
Well, they're all pretty weird.
By chance, do you know anything about the Hairstone and the comings and goings there? It seems that individuals are both fond and scared of this place.
Oh, that old haunted place? Psh, it's more of a tourist attraction now and gaff than it is an actual scary place.
Professor said that there are some things going on over there. Do you know if any of his friends are in this bar currently?
I'm sorry, your professor?
Professor fuck, what's his last
Lorimore.
name? Lorimore. Thank you. Professor Lorimore.
Yep.
Petros.
Oh, Petros? Ah, that man was in and out of this town more than I can even, keep track of. It's like he didn't even live here. His daughter Kendra, though, she is a very nice lady.
She is like a sister to me.
Same.
That's not true. That's not what we heard. We heard there was like ropes and shit. So
Whoa.
Oh yeah, there's a bunch of shit going on.
This is like high school all over again. There's so many rumors that people spread about me and Mary. Holy crap.
And how many of them were true?
One?
What?
Wait, now she does shit? My sister's playing The Last of Us, and it's like some of the shit just like I don't understand.
Are you playing it so that you can watch the series later?
No, I don't play it. It's too not my type of game. Anyways,
It has a woman in it. He's not interested.
woman, she's like a girl. She's not even. She's 14. She's not even a
Right.
woman.
So then Scott's very interested in it. Yeah.
Oh, ew. Oh,
That's
Christ.
terrible. That's awful. She's got
Did I
a
bring up
fucking
number
gun.
27?
This is like the Frank's Little Beauties from Always Sunny.
Okay, so
Just like-
do you want to say anything else as this bartender hands you your drink?
no, if she's just like just kind of yucking it up and just not knowing a whole lot, I'm good.
You can tell that it's pretty busy in here, so she just is kind of running back and forth.
Can I sense motive real quick if she's trying to like hide shit from me or?
Yeah, I don't care.
It's a 10. So
Looks like to you she's Just telling the truth as bartender.
Cool. All right.
All right, who's next? Who wants to talk to who next?
Maybe there's no one at my table, so I'm just kind of looking out. Is there a band playing tonight? Do I have to worry about those bugs flying in through the window?
You do not see a band playing, as it is. Pretty sure it's like a weekday night, so like a Tuesday night or something like that.
Zaid's gonna pull out his spell book, and he's gonna act like he's studying it and writing notes and stuff, but he's actually just trying to eavesdrop.
Okay.
Do you have to roll
Doing the whole
perception
like
for that?
ear leaning back thing, like what are these bitches talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you roll anything for that, or you just sit here and then Scott says something?
I can do perception. I have a +0, but
You can do a perception to see if you can hear anything.
my charisma's
Oh,
trash.
oh,
My
wow.
perception's trash. Like I'm very useless here. So, all right. That's a 10 for a 10.
All right, you hear this this couple over here talking about their sex life.
Zaid takes some cotton that he has in his pockets and plugs his ears up and starts studying for realsies.
Who's next?
I'll go.
Sorry, boys.
I'll hang on one second. My fucking computer
Yeah, where are you and Karen going?
Oh yeah, you have to put yourself at a table. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take a spot over
Karen's
here.
right here.
I'll sit at the table with Karen then. We were already at the table. Okay. Perfect. Let me roll I'm gonna roll a perception check. Just
Okay.
to get an idea of what's going on around the old cavern. Can't see shit. Cool.
Yeah, you don't really hear anything. You don't really hear anything or see anything. Just people eating some vampire balls and shit like that.
All right. I look at Karen and I say, I promised you a drink. What are you having tonight?
I'll take an ale.
Gotcha. I'll be right back. And I go to the bartender and I say, "What's up, big dog? Let me get." Or I say, "Hey there, how you doing? I need two pints of ales, please."
He'll look at you and nod his head, and a couple minutes later, he brings back 2 ales.
Gotcha.
Do you have to pay
I
for
take
these?
the
Does
ales
this
and
come out of our like gold allowance?
No, we're having fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So I take the ales and I go back to the table and I give it to Karen and I say, "Cheers to new friendships."
Mm.
Is that all we are? No, I'm just kidding. She doesn't say that. She doesn't say that. She just kind of, she's one of those like shy people. So she like smiles and puts your drink up, clink it with you.
Yeah. I take a drink and I questioningly look at her and I say, "So you said the sheriff was at the jail tonight?"
Yeah, he there's been an influx of criminal activity recently, and he's trying to, figure out exactly what's going on, but it's been challenging to say the least.
Okay, so
That's a good hint. That's a really good hint.
I asked her, challenging how?
Well, I
Not
shouldn't be saying this.
Not your daily usual crime per se.
Yeah, I shouldn't necessarily be talking to you about this, but I feel like you and I have a really strong connection, if you know what I mean. And that's like a, not like a sexual thing. That's like she's being
So
honest
I
with
look at her. I look at her and I say, "You can trust me."
there have been some
But yeah, okay.
Because of the implication.
There have been some. Um, there have been more. There have been some animals that have gone missing. People are saying that they're seeing dead loved ones. Um, there was someone who was pushed from the bridge and drowned to death. There have just been some interesting things that have happened, and it doesn't seem like there is any accountability to be had, as there are no witnesses or anything like that. It's causing a lot of stress for Benjamin, and I'm his assistant, and in turn, and she sighs and looks down, has caused me a lot of stress.
I take another drink of my ale and I say, that is out of the ordinary. Has anyone of note been affected by this?
Not that I can share with you, unfortunately. I will tell you, however, that one of the council members, I can't tell you who, but one of the council members was one of the affected ones by one of these incidents, and it has been, again, just challenging, to say the least. And she lifts her ale up and takes a big gulp, and she says, "But I really, work is work. Tell me about anything else. Tell me about stories from where you're from, or things that you've experienced."
Uh,
You don't have to go through with telling all the stories if you don't want
no.
Can
Let me role play a
doesn't
little
he
bit.
have
Let me have a
persuasion
little
or whatever?
Okay,
Can't he
okay.
try to like get that
I was like,
information out of her?
I got an idea. I got a plan here.
Go for it.
I'm gonna build some camaraderie and I'm gonna see if I can get some more info here. And I kind of look off, put on my best 1,000-yard stare, and I take a drink and I say, I don't really have a home in the traditional sense. My upbringing wasn't necessarily what many would consider natural. Being a half orc and all, you don't necessarily have the usual upbringing. I've wandered the land for a majority of my life, um, guided by Desna's guiding hand through many journeys, many with your friend or town member, Professor Lorimore. He and I went on multiple journeys and developed quite the friendship.
Well, that does sound nice. I've always thought of the professors, and I hope you don't mind me saying this, but I've always thought of him as kind of a weird, creepy man. But I know that it's just a perception of people that, if you don't know them, it's hard to get a good judgment on them.
I chuckle a little bit and I say, he grows on you. When I first met him, he was definitely what I considered eccentric. But then I realized that was more his devotion to his craft than anything else.
You say you knew him pretty well?
1 second.
Oh, this is not part of the game. So you knew this pretty well. 1 second, I gotta take a shit.
Let me just go say hi to this attractive girl over here. 1 second.
Shush, hang on.
Hang on, my son's taking a shit. I gotta go change the diaper real quick.
Sorry about that. I'm back. What was it she said? She said the professor and I were close. She was asking.
You knew him pretty well.
I look at her and say he was the closest thing I had to a father figure.
Are the rumors about him true? Was he a necromancer?
He was not. No, if anything, he was trying to stop any sort of necromancy.
Well, the perception of him around this town is extremely flawed in that case.
I chuckle again and take another sip of my drink, saying, "Yeah, we picked up on that pretty early."
She'll nod her head in agreements with like that. You know, it's understood that he had that type of reputation.
Right. Now that I've bonded with her a little bit, I want to do a
Diplomacy check.
yeah, I want not a perception. I want to do a diplomacy check and see if I can convince her to give me more information.
Sure, do it.
Cool. So, if anyone would like the boost, that'd be super cool.
Well, I mean, Ariane's over
Yeah,
here, so do you
No,
want
I
to get
know,
another round of drinks?
everyone's out
Do you want to get
with
another? I'm
Everyone's
just saying,
doing
do you want to
their
get another? Do you want to get another round of drinks and like you can just say, "Hey, help me out real quick," or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah. Actually, that's a great idea. Let's do that.
Yeah, why not?
I look at Carrion and I say, "Your drink's looking a little low. I could use another one too. Would you like something else?"
She'll look at you and kind of give you a wink and say, "This won't take long." And she'll chug her drink and hand you the glass, and she'll say, "Thank you."
Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be right back. And I go up to the bar. Ariane, where are you?
Over here.
Okay. And I go over to Ariane. And I flag down the bartender, but I look at Ariane and I say, "Hey, I think I'm getting somewhere. Think you can come back with me to my table and help me out a little bit?"
Well, do you need me to come back, or do you need me just to give you a little boost of diplomacy?
The diplomacy boost would be good.
Okay, I don't want to interfere with your
Sure.
relations. So
I shoot Ariane a dead look and say, "Shut up."
and Ariane just is giggling, like, just in very immature kind of person, and she goes,
Okay.
Bazareth, I got you here. And then she like taps him on the shoulder and then gives him a boost of enhanced diplomacy. So +2 on your roll.
Hell yeah. So +5 total. All right. I go back with the drinks, and as I'm taking my first sip of my ale, I roll my diplomacy.
Once you sit back down, Karen will say, "Is that your friend over there, or who is she? Is she a party member, or?"
I finish my drink.
Dude, she's come through the town hall with him multiple times, and she's now just doing this.
No, she knows who she is, Scott.
Yeah, come on,
No,
Scott.
she's had a whole drink in her.
Scott, don't do that. Scott, don't do that. Come on.
Quit trying to kneecap me, dude. All right, 16. Do I hit or not? Or do I need to give an impassioned speech first to convince you?
You know what? With that 16, she asked you the same question. She asked you who.
Oh my god!
If you have feelings for that girl.
Be serious.
No,
She's being serious.
No bullshit. I haven't even said anything. How would she?
Do a sense motive. Do a sense motive. Do a sense motive on what's her name? On Karen.
He's just like, I got married to avoid all this bullshit, and now I'm being thrown right back into it.
Now my fantasy is going back to the bar. Jesus fucking Christ.
Do a sense motive on Karen.
Do I have sense motive? I don't even. What the fuck?
It's a wisdom check.
Oh so. God, my sense motive is -2.
Roll it.
1 second. Let's fucking.
Come on, nat 20. Nat 20, baby.
All right, here we go.
Oh God.
You can tell that she is starting to gain feelings for you, and you sense a little bit of jealousy.
Oh, okay. So I look at Karen and I say, she's one of the party members I've been traveling with. You've met Ariane before. We both have been in the town hall.
Yes, she's and she kind of like looks away and she says, she's more your age and she's very pretty. I just
Oh my god. I hate this
I just
so much.
wanted to
Scott,
wanted to make sure.
Scott, I've been married for going on 3 years. Please
Yeah,
don't make
just say there's nothing. This is very easy.
I look her in the eyes
It's
and say,
very easy.
I promise you there's nothing between us. Oh, strictly friendship.
Mutual
She'll
interest.
smile and she'll say, "Okay, what was your question that you had?"
I look intently.
Scott's making you work. God is
He's
making
really
you work.
Dude, you wanted to use yourself as a whore. I'm going to make you work for it.
He is making you work.
Alright.
Work that body,
Give me
slut.
1 second, since I've been kind of taking over a little bit. I need like 2 minutes, okay?
Oh man.
Yeah, we'll flash over to someone else. Bersho,
Okay,
go
watch
ahead.
over someone else and then come back to me in a minute.
Yeah,
Um,
Bersho, do your thing.
I'll order a drink. I got 4 people right around me, so I'm gonna order a drink from the bartender. And then
Gonna order shots for the group.
no. And then I'll
Do it. Shots for the group. Shots for the group.
Like the bar, or like all of us, or the 4 people that are next to me.
The
I don't know.
full line. Like
Just-
Ariane will flick a silver at you and just say, "Let's treat everyone to a drink at Trada. It's been a long day."
Okay, I was gonna see what these people were talking about first. Was the thing? I
You
was gonna do a
can.
perception check. Yeah. Before we do
I
all
was
that,
making a
yeah,
joke
really,
about.
before we do all that,
drink.
I'd like to do a perception check to see what these 2 pairs next to me are talking about.
Sure.
Just like what Josh ended up doing.
You want to do a perception check in general, or you want to specifically indicate which one?
I'll do the left one first.
Okay.
Oh.
Ooh, yuck.
Too.
Yuck.
Why do I
Okay.
roll? I gotta turn the 3D roll off because it's so awful.
You know that those 2 are talking about work.
All right, and the people to the right of me. Yes.
It's not bad. That's pretty good.
You know that they were talking about some the postings on the polls, and about how one of their friends was talking about there were skeletons they thought that they were scarecrows in the field, but it turns out that there were skeletons.
The fuck?
And they were talking about the situation that their friend experienced with it.
Maybe you interject, Atrada.
Yeah,
and
that's
just say,
certainly that certainly seems like a thing. Can I like motion to you to slide in as well? Like, cause there's an
You
open
want me
seat,
to
right?
slide in? Yeah,
Yeah,
you want
like
me to
like
slide
so
in?
so like
Yeah.
so like yeah. So I'll be like I'll hear this and then I'll just be like a little nod or something.
Yeah, she's
No,
like, yeah, girl power.
Scooch over.
Yeah,
Wait,
she's
no,
like,
hold
girl
on.
power, I got you.
I don't use chairs. Well, whatever. We're all wedged in here.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'll just interrupt and say, sorry, couldn't help but overhear you guys were talking about skeletons roaming the area.
Oh yes, my cousin Roderick. He was out in the
Wait,
field.
time out. Roderick, really?
What's wrong with that name?
I refuse. I
That name
refuse to
sounds
believe
really
It's from
familiar.
Giant Slayer, so it's just recycled.
When was there a Roderick in Giant Slayer?
He was literally the
Josh.
very first guy murdered. That's Cursed
Josh.
brother.
Josh, yes, Josh, back
I
me up on
don't
this.
remember 8 years ago.
Josh, back me up on this.
Curse was literally in last episode.
Who the
I'm just
fuck?
fucking with you. Go ahead, but it was just funny that you picked Roderick as the name to use.
So
I don't
Roderick is
remember
nobody in
anymore.
this campaign that I have to
No.
remember.
What was
No.
was
It
there a
does
guy
sound
named
familiar, but
that started with an S? Skur or Skier or
oh, Samuel.
no?
No.
What in
Screed.
Giant
Talk about
Slayer?
Screed.
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 Yeah,
Screed.
yeah. See, I don't remember shit. All right. Anyways, yeah, my cousin Roderick, he thought he saw Scarecrow. That somebody had put a scarecrow in his field, but it turns out it was just a skeleton. And he went in. He was frightened, and he went back into his barn and got out a pitchfork, and it was gone.
When was this?
Last night.
Oh fuck. Where
That wasn't
where's
even the
where's
first occasion. There was another one, and the other person chimes in.
Yeah.
Oh yes, my one of my kids who goes to the unfurling scroll said that they were walking around to the north of us near the Wrestlands, and they were they always go up towards the river and play on the water, and they said that this ghost, or so they thought. I didn't believe them, but after hearing other people's encounters around this town, they said they saw a ghost floating on the water. And this must have been
where's your brother's farm? Or cousin's farm, or whatever the fuck. Where's Roderick's farm?
It's do you know where the Lorimore house is?
Yeah, is that the house we're staying in?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, then yes, I
Yeah,
am very
you're right.
familiar. I'm actually staying there tonight.
You want to tell a stranger where you're staying?
I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck. I got a bow and arrow. Have them come at me. Yeah.
Okay. The Lorimore house. Yes, to the east there is a house and a farm, and it. I mean,
Sounds like Gibbs' house.
no, that's to the west. This
Oh,
house is to
okay.
the east. And then the ghost was to the north near the Wrestlands. It was, and I mean, I've heard of people saying that they've. The only place that seems that it is not have things happen near it is the temple, but I don't know why.
Oh, it's the temple, dumbass.
Are you guys going to the town meeting?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. We might attend. We're not sure yet.
Well, I don't know how long you were staying here, but if you have any investment into this town, I would recommend that you go to ensure that these happenings don't keep occurring. Have you and the person looks at Atrada and then looks at Aryan, have either of you experienced anything?
Not much other than the commotion at this bar a few nights ago.
Roll bluff check, you're lying.
Yeah, I know I am. Oh, you're okay. Yeah, that's sorry. You meant in the game. I get no bonus on a bluff. Yeah.
That's not bad. That's
All right,
not
you're
bad.
fine.
All right, cool.
You're fine.
Bitches don't know what's
They'll say, well, be thankful that you haven't. I don't even know what I would do if I experienced something like that.
Ariane will chime in and just go, do you know any other wrestlings around the town? Maybe someone claiming another like animal sacrifice. Like, do you know where that would be happening. I've heard on the board that there's been a lot of dead animals around, and obviously, like you said, the skeletons, but we can explain the skeletons. But like the dead animals everywhere, it's rather disturbing. Do you know who or whom we could talk to?
My recommendation would be if you have any questions about that, you need to contact the sheriff immediately, as he has all the recordings, the records of the uh, happenings around here. He would be the one who would know, and I would recommend you talk to him.
Oh, that's
Well,
gonna be
thank you for your
difficult,
time.
but thank you.
Thank you for your time. Could we could I buy you around? For your time.
Zokar comes over and he says,
No, not this
Ah.
fucking guy again. God damn it.
he goes, if it isn't the two saviors of the laughing demon, what are you guys doing back here? And the guests look at you guys puzzled.
What kind of
Zoka, you're far too kind. We are not the saviors. Please.
Oh, well, that's not how I seem to remember it. And the band seems to remember it. And he looks at the two guests and he goes, there was a weird, strange, I don't even know how to describe it. It was just inexplicably weird the other day. This weird happening that these tiny sturges came in and attacked the guests. And there were two more of you. I don't know where they are, but they are also saviors of the laughing demon. But these two saved the people of this bar, thankfully. And he like bows to you.
Oh,
Great, and I'll just look at a trot and just say, I think we've overstayed our welcome, and we
Yeah.
should leave.
yeah, I think you're overstating it, Zokar. I
man.
shot my friend in the shoulder. I don't think he really did as much as you think.
She and Ariane will bow to Zokar and say, your hospitality is unmatched, Zokar. Thank you for your time. We have a lot of work to do in the morning. Unfortunately, we must be on our way.
Nonsense. And he like ushers you back to your chair and he goes, bartender, one more round for these saviors.
Can I sense motive on Zokar?
Sure. What are you sense motivating about?
He just seems very suspiciously friendly. I don't
You
like
did
it.
this last time and he was fine.
Do it.
Hit him. Oh, got it.
He's the necromancer. No, I'm just kidding.
He is the whispering way.
He is the founder of the no. You know that he's just a
God damn it.
friendly guy.
There's got to be more to this affable loser than what. Okay.
This affable loser. Jesus.
You need free drinks and call you a hero, and you're just like this fucking dork.
Ariane will just like down it in one shot and be like, all right, Tetrada, let's get on our way.
All right. What did we
Not
order,
waste
by the
our
way?
time.
Jaeger? What did we get?
No, we got a pint of Yingling and we just pounded it real quick
Okay.
and we're on our way.
Okay.
So this 17-year-old half elf just downs these 3 drinks within 30 minutes.
yeah, and she's
Yeah.
fine. She's an elf,
She's
right?
fine.
Like elves are
She's fine.
fucking impervious.
Yeah.
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 I think it's the 55-pound bird that you may want to have a little more concern about.
And then
But
so
I'm sorry, 170 pound. I'm good.
Ariane like gets the arm around her shoulders. Like, all right, my friend, we will get you home, no problem.
Don't get a fooey.
I'll take Ariane's keys and say you've had too many to drive home. I'll fly you home.
The Buick LeSabre can wait till tomorrow. Or Joe, it could be like those reels I sent you where the car keys start talking to you like,
Yeah.
Drive, God damn it.
Come on, pussy, let's go.
I'm not
There's a
going.
really, as an aside, there's a really funny Bill Burr sketch about driving drunk. It's one of my favorites. Anyway.
All right.
Um,
So
So
Ariane will
we're
look
good.
for Ariane will look for Zaid. Ariane will look for Zaid and just she'll go over and just be. I think we best be on our way.
He
We
turns
have lots
around.
of work to do.
He turns around, takes the cotton out of his ears, and he's like, what did you say?" He's not been
Oh,
listening this entire time.
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm sorry to bother you, Zaid, but I think we best be on our way.
Oh, get me out of here.
Before we leave, can I finish with Karen real fast?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
I'm gonna
whatever
run
you
to the
want.
bathroom really quick while you do that. So hopefully. Yep,
Okay.
be right back.
So since she used my last diplomacy check to berate me for having a friend who is a woman,
No. You can keep You can keep that. You just had to do a sense motive. So you had an 18 on your diplomacy.
Yeah. So that.
What did you want to ask her?
I finished my drink. I look at her. I say, Karen, I know our relationship is growing, and I feel like I can trust you, and I hope you can trust me. My friends and I know that there's something going on here, and we want to do our best to help. Are you sure there's nothing else you can tell us about what's been going on? If not, for the sake of your job, I understand. But please know that we only have the best interests of everyone in the town at heart when we do this.
God, you're a grade A sucker, ain't you?
She reaches over to you and gives you a hug and a nice smooch on the cheek, and she goes, most people in this town are just crude, and you get people like Gibbs. Have you ever met him? He's just a crude old man, war veteran, misogynistic. But you, I can tell, are just pure of heart, and I do trust you. And as long as you keep this knowledge that I tell you, with the interest of the best of for what's
Okay.
in the best interest for the town. I'll tell you that there has been someone stated that this in the councilman's barn there were a mass of, how do I put this, surgically cut up animals.
I start drinking my drink for a moment. I say, Karen, I appreciate you trusting me and telling me this information. Knowing what I know, it's very important that you tell me which council person that is.
I do not know which council person it is, unfortunately, as only the sheriff knows. But I can tell you that the sheriff told me that when he confronted the council person, they had no recollection of what they had done.
I understand. Thank you for trusting me, Karen. I truly appreciate it.
She's lying. Bitch is lying.
Barsho thinks everybody's a liar.
Legit paranoid. Might want to talk to a doctor about it.
Sense motive.
Yeah, you can do a sense motive if you want, yeah.
Okay, why not? Watch it tell me that I'm fucking retarded.
It might. Just be prepared.
I'm gonna roll a nat 1.
Do it.
Oh, there you go, Bubba.
All right.
You can tell that she's mostly telling the truth. That she doesn't know exactly which council person, but she knows that between I think there's 4 of them. I think she knows between which 2 it is.
Okay. I
Who's paranoid now? Would just like to
okay.
throw
Eat,
that out
eat
there.
a dick. Don't you fly your bird ass home? You're drunk.
No, we don't want him getting a fooey.
Fair point. Okay. So
Oh.
I say to Karen, I say, I appreciate you trusting me with this information. I don't mean to press the issue. Do you have any idea, like your best guess of who it might be? Anything really can help us with this.
Hold on. Let me get it
Just
pulled
tell
up.
me who it's between, you fucking asshole.
So she looks at you and she seems kind of embarrassed because she doesn't like, she trusts you, but she doesn't, she knows that she doesn't want to betray the sheriff's trust in exposing like who it might be. But she says, the most I can tell you is that it is between Myrta and Vashian.
Myrta and Bashian. Okay. That gets
You
us
write that
somewhere.
down, Josh?
Myrta, how do you spell that?
Mirta.
I gotta find a spot to put this.
You
Okay.
know that is Councilwoman Myrta Straylock.
What was the other one?
And it is Councilman
Vashian was at
Parkmouth.
the burial.
Yep, he certainly was.
Myrta Straylock and who?
Vashian Hearthmount.
Was Vashian okay? So Vashian was at the burial. Was Gibbs at the burial?
Yeah, I think so.
Gibbs was the one
he
that.
was in the Westlands.
Yeah, remember, Gibbs is the one that approached us saying that we should get the heck out of there and stuff.
Yeah, he's the one who was giving us grief the first episode.
Oh,
Okay.
So
And
one of these people is doing dead bird or dead animal crap.
Yep, one of them. And
In the
I
barn.
just want to
In the
say
barn.
that PJ, you did a wonderful job at role playing. That you get a bottle cap.
Oh, let's go, baby!
Good job, Peach.
Nice. Awesome. Thank you.
I don't
You
know
are
what
welcome.
Okay. So,
If
Karen
I know
and
how to do this.
I stand up and Karen stands up as well. I look over and I see Etrata, Aryan, and Zaid kind of motioning towards the door, and I lock eyes with Aryan, and we both kind of motion towards the exit with our heads, indicating like it's time to roll. I go and hug Karen and kiss her on her cheek. I say, I thank you so much for all of this. Let's be sure to do this again very soon.
She says,
I hope I was able to give you some relief from your work tonight.
She says, would you like to stay at my house tonight?
God damn it, Scott.
You opened up a book and got her to be all sentimental and open up to you, and now she's feeling all soft and vulnerable, so she asks you to stay the night.
If
We'll meet you in the
I'd
morning.
be on board with this if we don't do any role playing
I'm
remotely
saying I'm
tied to
cool with it if we role play absolutely none of it.
that.
No, she's just adding. We're not. No, God, we've wasted so much time on. Not wasted. Wasted is a bad word. We have spent so much time on role playing that I'm not role playing a sex scene with you, or B anything at her house.
I want to fucking cyber fuck tonight, okay?
PJ,
No,
call me during
she's
lunch tomorrow,
asking
we
if
can
you want to
roleplay a
stay the
sex
night
scene
at her
together.
house. You can say yes or you can say no.
I look over at. I say, I look at her and I say, I think that would be nice. Let me just go tell my friends where I'll be.
She gives a big smile and blushes and nods her head.
Okay. I go over to Etrata, Aryan, and Zaid, and I say, guess who's getting fucking laid?
Bro.
All right, hey PJ, right click.
Ariane will smack you on the butt and say, "Go get him, big guy."
Go get him, Tiger.
PJ, right click on this thing right here
Yeah.
and hit take.
Or just drag it over your name.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
there you
Okay. Is that the...
Just drag it.
That's the
Bottle
bottle cap. Yep.
That's your bottle cap. Yep.
Okay, cool.
Can you explain to me what bottle cap is?
You can
all-
re-roll
it's a
anything.
It's a
Oh
reroll.
shit. Okay.
So
They
you
don't
can
really-
have me re-roll something. You have to state it before you roll, though. So if it's a big roll, you state that you want to do a bottle cap, and you roll 2 and take either result.
Gotcha.
The better, usually the better.
Yeah,
Sure.
Gotcha.
you can take either, but mainly you want the better one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotcha. Okay.
So I go over to the group and I say, "Hey, getting late. Are we ready to call tonight?"
And then Ariane will just say, "We will be at the Lorimar house. We are going to get the sword for Zaid in the morning, but please meet us at Miss Kendra's house."
I nod and I say, "Good. I'll meet you guys in the morning. I'm gonna stay with Karen tonight."
When you guys are walking out, Zokar will say, "One last cheer for the saviors of the laughing demon," and everybody stands up and starts clapping.
And
I just sense
Ariane
Rhoda
will
running
run out
again.
as fast as she fucking can.
I put my right here and "Don't You Forget About Me" starts playing.
and Vazrath puts his right fist in the air as he walks out.
Mhm.
I turn and wave and I, motion to Zokar like, "Hey,
What the fuck are you rolling for?
rolling for?"
I'm sensing motive on the way out as he's yelling at
Oh
us.
my
Fuck
fucking
off.
god!
All right, Zaid pulls out the DSM-5 and hands it to Etrata with a page set to paranoid schizophrenia.
Okay.
Seriously.
Just kidding. All right. That's a good sense of motive roll, though. I'm pretty good at this. All right, we can move on. Yeah,
Pretty
we're good.
Yeah, but
All
you were
right.
battle.
Let's go to here.
All right,
All
where's
right.
so I can move my thing there.
It doesn't matter where. I don't know where she lives, so it doesn't matter. We'll just say she lives.
Right
We'll say
here.
she lives here.
Alright.
No, she lives here. That's where you go.
Excellent.
Just down the street.
No, I step out and what's a very joy? I just had sex starts playing. I don't know. That seems kind of cliche. What's a good one?
And it feels so good.
It's
She put a-
Can You Feel the Love Tonight from Lion King starts playing.
Yeah.
PJ walks out very slowly because he may or may not have just killed somebody last night.
And about
So
10 pounds of
she's about 6 inches into the floorboards. Yeah.
I told her before. I muttered to myself as I leave the door. I say, I told her I was gonna break her bed.
That's terrible.
I feel like I'm playing with a bunch of 17-year-olds.
Buddy, if you're not creaking boards, you're not doing it right.
Okay.
All
right.
right. It's
Move
10
on.
o'clock. You guys want to call it? You guys want to keep going?
I can keep going.
What's
I
our
can go
next?
for a little bit longer.
Yeah. What's our next path, though?
I think we
Alright.
reconvene. I tell you guys about how I gave her the business, and then we talk about what information we got.
Okay. Do you guys? Gibbs is back. Are you guys going to watch him at night?
Can I perception check on Gibbs just to see if he's like still with us, feeling all right? No signs of blood or anything or whatever.
Don't
Right?
you want to sense motive?
Or sense motive, yeah.
Sense motive is. I mean, sure.
Or is
Fuck
it
it, I don't
perception
care.
or motive? I don't know which one to do. Gibbs,
I
but-
mean, I would talk to him and do a perception check and see if ask him how his day was, and then you could sense motive to see if he is telling the truth on that.
Sure. All right. I'm going. This is in the morning, right? Yeah, we've already done that. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
I'll-
are you watching him at night, or you do not care about him? Are you sending him back to his house?
I think you should
What
keep.
time
thought
of
the
day is
plan
it?
was-
What time
I
of day
thought
is
the
it
plan
right
was-
now? Yeah.
I thought the plan is that he checks in after his shift and then we let him go back to his house. I thought that was the plan. Or he stays where.
How does that guy not see you?
What are you talking about?
It's
You're just
probably the
beating this guy's
thing.
friend in front of him.
Yo, ADHD, get back over here.
Come on,
It's
bud.
just- this Last of Us is just. Sometimes I'm
Oh.
confused.
Look, I haven't seen it yet. Shut up.
No, the game.
Oh. I'm sorry, I haven't watched tonight's episode yet. Calm down.
They literally crouch walked in front of this guy, and he saw them, and he was just standing with his gun up, didn't see. They both, all of them stood up to the left of him, still didn't see, and then she beat him up. And then the guy who was standing to the right of him just acted like he didn't know anything was going on. And I'm like, what the fuck?
All right,
Anyways.
let's keep going.
All right, so you asked him to check in later. So it is later. Let me move to here. So here's Gib. Do you guys want to do watches on him? Do you want to ask him about his day when he gets back? What do you want to do?
Hey, honey, how was your day?
You're
We'll
not
ask. We'll ask him about how his day went. Ariane will just say, "Mr. Gibbs, how was your day's worth of work? Did you meet anyone unusual?"
No, the work was just how it normally is. Boring, repetitive, nothing interesting.
Arian will fetch him a pint and give him, an ale, just so he can unwind after his day.
And so, since we're talking to him, I'll sense motive during the day, right? While he talks about his work, right?
Sure,
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Okay. Damn it!
I will also sense motive, since I have it.
I wasted all my good sense motive rolls on the stupid bartender.
What does that tell you?
No regrets. No regrets.
No regrets.
God damn it!
12.
This guy's a fucking
12.
sphinx.
12.
Guys, a fucking.
If it seems like he was telling the truth.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
All right, do you guys want to do watches on him? Just go to sleep.
Arian will look at Etrada and just say, "I think we need to do watches every 3 hours to make sure."
You can do every 2 hours.
I agree with that. I agree with that. Yeah.
I think with
we can't be too safe.
I figure with Mr. Buzzrath gone with getting balls deep into Carrion, we need to split it up into 3-hour increments.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
probably.
Yeah, I forgot he wasn't here.
That's what was confusing me about what time of day it was, because Bosrath.
You can ask Kendra.
I'm not gonna
No,
make Kendra
I'll
do
let-
it.
No, my lady, you need all the rest you can. You have dealt with enough. Have you heard any misgivings lately? I know Mr. Gibbs said he didn't have anything at work, but in your comings and goings, maybe to the market, have you heard any animal deaths or skeletons populating?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, not not that I can say. I spend most of the day in the house, going through some of my father's belongings and trying to figure out what my next move is.
You roll sense motive on that, really?
You can tell. You think she's telling the truth.
Cool.
Saeed's gonna
Carry
turn his head, just give a try to death stare. Like, what is your problem?
Is my sense
Um,
motive perceptible in the real world? Is there like
Yeah.
a vibe that gets put out?
I mean, yeah.
Yours?
I mean, kind of. I mean, they can tell that you're inspecting
Like,
them harder, but
yeah.
Sure, okay. I just
Maybe-
the field's like right there. Yeah.
Aryan also wants to like read some of Basrath's book before
here,
she goes to bed.
real quick, just so you guys can see. What the Ariane? Why are you all the way up at the top?
I don't know.
Yeah, how far is that field that we talked about? Where is it in relationship?
Hold
to-
on, I'm gonna show you.
Okay.
Get up. I don't know where. Ariane, I don't know where you. Oh, there you are. Okay.
Put her in the lore more.
right.
Yep.
So this, if you guys zoom out, this is Vashian's house. Right here.
Yep.
Where?
Right in the
Go ahead.
middle. It's the
Go
L
ahead.
bent. It's like the
Yeah.
L
The big
shaped.
Oh,
field. Yep. Big
Yeah.
field.
Yeah.
And this is Murda's house.
Going right to
And
the
that's
south.
where Gibbs was, so it makes sense. Like if it was right here, like that would be more of a reach. You know what I mean?
Harrowstone is here.
Yep.
Memorial is here. Gibbs' house is here. You're here. Her house is here.
So it's Merida then.
I mean, it's not for sure, but like that would make sense. Like the reach would be the same, around the same length. You know what I
Where
mean?
was the house of the skeletons? The farmer with the skeletons?
Here.
They're guessing over here.
Okay.
This
Like,
this is Roderick's house.
Roderick's house. That's what I was saying. Okay, yeah. It's the one across the road. Okay.
But these two are related.
Sure. makes
So
sense.
it's
This is pre-murder,
Uh,
Roderick, right?
sure. I don't know who that is. And then the ghost was found like here. Like up in this area.
Way north.
All the way up to the top.
I think maybe we should talk to Roderick in the morning.
Sure.
Okay.
If you want to.
Okay. So we're putting Gibbs on 3-hour rotation.
Okay.
And
Everybody
that's
do
for
a
the night?
perception
Oh, fuck.
on your watch.
Is it dim or is it light on my watch?
You're just listening and looking.
Did we ever talk to Gibbs about not spilling the beans at the thing in a couple days?
I don't know.
No, we have not.
Mary says yes, you did.
Oh,
Okay.
Well,
I thought
Um,
we talked about it. I didn't know if we actually like went up to him and told him, "Hey, don't say shit," kind of thing.
yeah, I think we talked amongst
We-
ourselves, but we
He
didn't actually speak
implied,
to him.
hey, shut the hell up.
Let's assume we did that.
We did a little like, yeah.
Are you
cross
are
on
you
that.
okay with us doing that, Scott, or do we have to role play that?
No, you're
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
You already have
Um,
trust with him, and he trusts you guys. So
My question is it perception dim or perception light? I got to choose one of the two. So
you're in the house, so light.
okay. Boom.
Oh, it didn't matter. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't notice anything with him. Let me take it back here. Oh Nope. There we go. You don't notice anything with him, but outside, you do hear an animal, a pained animal scream.
Jesus Christ. And do I know the direction of the scream?
Outside the house.
Okay. Are there any exterior windows I could poke my head out?
You can open the front door.
Can I do anything besides open the front door?
You cannot. I mean, you can look out. There's 2 windows that have blinds on them right here and right here. You
But
can
can't-
open those.
I mean, technically, though, we're on the 2nd floor, right? Or am I keeping watch on the 1st floor?
You guys determined that you wanted to do it on the 1st floor
Oh, interesting.
to keep it away from the living quarters.
Okay. Then sure, I'll walk over to the window and open up the window to try to get a better sense of what direction the sound is coming from.
Okay. You know it's coming from the south. But you don't know where. Like, it could be coming from Murda's, it could be coming from the memorial, it could be coming from Gibbs' house, it could be coming from Harrowstone. You just know that it's somewhere that is to the south of you. Like, when you open the door, it's somewhere coming from that way. It's not like echoing from behind you.
Sure. Can I do a perception dim just to see if I can see anything?
Sure.
Damn it.
You see what looks like a faint trail of blood outside the house, almost identical to where Gibbs was.
Why is Bodsrath getting laid tonight? God damn it. You don't have a frontliner to do any of this shit. I don't know what to do.
You do have a frontliner.
Josh is the frontliner.
Sure.
He is. No, he is. He is. But that's okay.
Really?
Yeah, a fighter is a frontliner.
The shade is real.
Okay, I just assumed
If
Peter
only
was
you
like
had a wizard.
tank, you know, like
Or a safe.
All right. I'm gonna go and wake up. I don't know, which one of you two should I wake up? Is there a difference?
Why not both?
I'd like to consult. All right, I'll wake up both of you to consult.
What the fuck you want, Atrada? I was trying to get some sleep.
First of all, Gibbs is fine though, right? Like Gibbs is just he's sleeping. That's
Yep,
not
Gibbs is out.
Sorry, but during my watch, I heard some screaming and noticed that there is a very alarming trail of blood down the road, just like before.
Zay, do you think this was an offering to your lady?
To Verasma? No.
Do we want to investigate this tonight or wait until the morning when we have Bosrath?
Why not go get Bosrath now?
Oh boy, you're gonna hear some stuff.
Point of order. How far away is Annette's house or Marion's house or whatever the fuck her name is house?
Karen?
Karen's house, yeah.
It's like up
Just
the block,
up the-
up the street. Yeah.
So it's not like impractical to run to that house.
No, you can run over and say, "Hey, get up!" Like
Try to do a survival check.
Right now?
Yes.
No, next week. Yeah, right now.
Damn it.
He's worried about me
you
being a
want
frontliner, but he can't
I
roll
don't
over a 5.
Do you want me to do a survival check?
Oh wait, survival's the tracking
Yeah.
one? Oh, I thought I was getting attacked out of nowhere. Okay, I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, that's no. If you want to point it out to somebody, you can have somebody do a heal check or a survival check, and I can tell you a little bit more about the trail.
I have heal.
Well, then I should do a survival tracks, not a survival. So technically, I guess add one more to that to make it a 7. Does that change anything?
Oh, yeah. You know what? Actually, fuck yourself.
14 heal check.
Okay. Anybody else want to do a heal check?
That's a survival check, a 20 survival.
Okay. Anybody else want to do a heal check?
No one
I can
else
do
is
it.
Here,
here.
I guess I'll do a heal check. Hang on.
And are you guys still looking out the window, or are you
11.
going out
11.
the door?
Yeah,
I would-
let's assume we're all looking out the window, the right window, the rightmost window. Or
Zai-
leftmost.
Zai grabs his sword and heads out the door.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
I'm a
I
frontliner,
rolled a-
in case you
I
forgot.
rolled a 17 on the heal. Does that matter? at
Okay.
all?
So are you guys going outside, or just Zaid is going outside?
I'll follow Zaid. I can't let Zaid just run out by himself.
Yeah, I mean,
He's
Arian
not a
will follow.
frontliner. He's not a frontliner.
Yeah.
So you got to protect him.
That's right.
Real quick, when I said I could go a little bit longer, I meant like 10, 15. So if we could.
Yeah,
wrap
we're
it up,
about to
that'd
end it. We're about
be-
to
Okay. Sure.
we're about to wrap it up. Okay. So with your guys' inspecting of it, you can tell that the blood does look fresh. And the blood, you can tell it goes this way. But it mysteriously stops like right in front of your house.
I think it's Kendra. I think we should interrogate her.
Jesus Christ. Can we put a Trotta in the insane asylum? Good lord.
Seriously,
Hey, Harrowstone's right over there.
Yeah, we're going there.
About to lock her in there.
So it starts outside of
It starts
Agar's
like
house?
right here
Okay.
and goes down. You don't know how far because you can't see past the bridge, but you could assume that it goes back down the same way.
Sure.
And you can tell that it's pretty fresh, so that it would, if you wake up early enough, you would be able to follow it in the morning without it being disturbed.
Do you guys think we should go get? I'll say. Yeah, we'll say it. Do you guys think that we should go get Bozrath and do this tonight, or do you think we should do this first thing early in the morning?
Now, it could be interrupted if anything happens. Someone comes and covers us up.
That is true.
Now's a fresh lead.
That is true. I did hear the animal screaming when I woke you guys up, so it can't be.
There's an
very
old
long.
saying that you always strike when the iron's hot. The iron is currently hot. Let's strike.
Zaid's also upset too because sounds more necromantic stuff and he hates it.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
Okay. So we run up.
Well, we
You want to grab
will.
Bozrath, and then we'll all meet at Karen's house starting in the next week or whatever.
Yep, we will have you guys all set up out here,
I thought this was our house
and
up here.
I don't know. It doesn't matter. Yeah,
Okay.
sure. That's her house. Yep. I don't know which one's her house.
I guess it doesn't matter. It's like an extra 10 feet.
And then we'll pick it up next week. We'll have you guys explore another blood trail.
All right. Sounds good.
So I will be not.